Good morning and happy Monday. Another overcast, cloudy day here, some rain, but then I believe it's supposed to clear up this afternoon. Anyway, I have a short video for you this morning, a short word for you. The last couple weeks in my life has been a little intense. I think that might be a good word to use. A lot of, actually the last couple months have been pretty intense. They've been intense in a good way. My relationship with the Lord has gone to places that it never has before, good places, deeper places with the Lord. But the spiritual battles that have come against me personally and against the church, my church, has been like none other. And so my word for you is the same word that I preach to myself. And it's called desperation. We need to be so desperate for God that nothing else matters. If we're going to survive these circumstances in our life, these troubled times that we are walking through, there's no other way around it than to become desperate for God. Because when we're desperate for Him, He sweeps in and takes care of everything for us. Now, we may have to walk through some difficult times, but He's right there with us. And what happens at the end of that whole scenario is that we win. We are victorious because God is with us and He loves us. And I preached yesterday on this series, on this topic. And I referenced out of the book of Mark, the woman with the issue of bleeding, and she had bled for like 12 years and she had exhausted all other options. She had gone to the doctor. She had spent all of her money to try to bring about relief and healing and an answer, a resolution to her problem, and nothing worked. And she came to a place where she was desperate for an answer. And she had heard about this man Jesus who was coming through her town. And she became desperate for Him. She pushed through the crowd. She pushed through the naysayers. She pushed past all the criticalness that people were laying on her. And she pushed through to Jesus. And she just needed to touch the hem of His garment. And that's what she thought. If I can just touch the hem of His garment, something will happen. And it did. It did. And it's a nice story to read. And oh yeah, that's so great. But you know what? Put yourself in her shoes. Put yourself in her shoes. If you will press through, if you will push aside all the negativity and all the naysayers and just strive to touch the hem of Jesus's garment, just to get into His presence, just to hear His voice, just to sit at His feet, everything will change. You'll get a resolution to every problem in your life. And that's what I've been striving to do for months now. I'm desperate for the Lord. Are you? I'm telling you, if you will become desperate for Him, everything in your life will change. So on this dreary Monday morning, happy Monday. I hope you have a great day and a great week.